It was fraternity. Yes. But it was awesome.
Handle the translations tonight because Nestor and Dr. Lopez and all.
If you were to go to.
You'll be here because there's no principal here. Okay. There's no. I've heard about college justices. I mean, it's coming up.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Just when I was
Really? Okay, I was looking, I only went to like the private residential, like,
same effect. They just
what is it? My friends were at Allen Hall, so that's really like fed up and stuff. But I didn't go in. And
I met a lot of people at just different places in the United States. Allen Hall is the coolest place.
like this spot.
Which it seemed like, as for a dorm,
Okay.
the cool people have.
Okay.
I'm like, you know,
I will keep that in mind.
It's very diverse people, arts people, not people.
Okay.
You know, at the other places, sometimes it's more like a factory, but it's just what they call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sort places, crowd.
Yeah, pride, sorority. I could kind of see like the cliques and, you know, kind of everybody who hung out with me. But that's good to know. I'll keep in mind Allen Hall.
My first name was, well, I don't know what to say. A semi-fraternity, it was an engineering fraternity. They didn't know like what,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. So,
Right? So like, but then I met one of as a sophomore, and she was like, and then it's met by those people. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I was.
right.
And then usually by the second year, people move out into their apartments and stuff.
Right. I saw all the other like apartments on like campus or around campus.
Yeah.
But no, it was really nice. So I'm definitely considering.
I'm only here to start recording when you're ready, okay?
we have forums, so we can go ahead and call the meeting to order now.
Sure, I'll do that, start recording when you begin. And then when you're finished, you can just press stop here, and I'll come back. I'll be in the room. So the way this works is the owl is kind of in the way, but I'm just going to. Let's this down.
All I need to know is what do I press this up? Is it everything?
Back to here, there's more options. Manage your recording, and it's not really written on that. We're going to start. Make sure that everybody is ready. Everybody ready?
Yes.
We'll need the blue button. Yes. Blue button to stop it.
Okay. Thank you. Do we just text you when we're done, or okay, you were. Okay. Thank you. It is 5:38. I'm going to call the meeting to order.
Buenas tardes, son las 5:48. Vamos a comenzar con nuestra reunión de concilio escolar. Si las personas que acaban de llegar, por favor, podrían anotar su nombre en esta papelita de aquí, solamente para tomar asistencia. Gracias.
That is if they want to participate. They have something to say.
O si tienen alguna pregunta o quieren participar, eso es verdad.
They don't have to sign in if they just want to listen.
Si no pueden participar o si no tienen preguntas, no necesitan poner su nombre.
Yo acabo de llegar, no.
Entonces, si tiene preguntas o algo así, pues ponga su nombre. Si no, no es necesario. No, ok.
Ya podemos saber. ¿Para qué la pudieron?
Es good.
Here.
Present.
Ariana and Jacob are okay. So we do have quorum, although Principal F.C.C.A. and Dr. Lopez and Mr. Griffith are all unable to make it. Mrs. McKay had told me she would be here, but I don't see her, so we'll just update if she is.
Por ahorita solamente el principal es Camilla, la doctora López y el señor Néstor no están presentes. Estamos esperando por la señora.
No.
Jacob, that's Jacob.
No,
Mr. Garces.
no,
Mr. Garces, plus Camilla,
Miss Burke.
and Jordan. You're not waiting for Ms. McKay, we'll come sure after she comes.
Ok, mis maquetes no están presentes por ahorita.
So then we got the agenda. And take a look and let me know if you have anything you want to change.
Vamos a aprobar la agenda del mes de julio, nuestra reunión del mes de julio.
We're just looking through the agenda.
Entonces, on the second sheet,
That's the minutes. Do you want this one? Does anybody see anything on the agenda that you would like to make a motion to change? And do we have a motion to approve it as is?
A motion to approve as is.
Dijo.
pero eso es lo que estamos hablando de la agenda de hoy.
No sé cómo es.
And we actually don't, because we are in person, we don't need to do a whole roll call for every
Sí, pero la pusieron en el
vote.
salón.
I found out that it was only for if it was online, so you have to take that and we'll just raise our hands.
Y como ahora estamos en persona, no necesitamos hacer una llamada para los votos, ya que estamos en persona, podemos simplemente levantar la mano, sin necesidad de pasar la moción. Esto es solamente para cuando estamos en línea, para que escuche que estamos votando. Pero en persona solamente levantar la mano.
In favor?
¿Todos a favor?
I just wanted to people real quick, just to like inform them of kind of where we're at, the
Yes.
process, because they probably are not aware.
Do you want to ask them if any of them need a copy? Because I had extras.
Okay. Lo que estamos haciendo ahorita, estamos pasando por la agenda, entonces aquí la estamos aprobando y vamos a seguir los pasos. Lo que está pidiendo la señora Kearns, que si quieren una copia, pues podemos dar una copia. A lo mejor es su primera reunión, entonces
Sí,
nada más.
por favor.
Sí, ¿quiere una copia?
Sí.
Si van a hacer preguntas, pueden poner su nombre aquí. Si nada más quieren escuchar en las reuniones,
Ok, gracias.
Entonces aquí es una agenda, está en inglés y en español. Ok, esto va junto. Entonces lo que hacemos es entonces esto lo pueden revisar cada vez que estemos en la agenda. Al primer de la reunión la tenemos que aprobar y eso es lo que estamos haciendo ahorita.
La votación que hubo.
Sí, la votación que hubo era para aprobar la
Para
agenda.
aprobar el-
Ya ustedes nos pueden seguir con
Perfecto.
lo que les digo.
Then we can go ahead and open the minutes to the July meeting from July 19th. Is this the one that you have the changes?
Ahora vamos a abrir la agenda de julio, para hacer la cambio de los minutos y una petición para la segunda página, una para just start. Fatma? Aye.
Sorry, where is it?
Second page, first paragraph. This was from Alpha, we close the last name.
Does anybody else see anything else that we need to change? Is everything corrected in the translation?
Is there what,
Someone else.
Oh, yes. Okay. If we,
anybody else see anything?
I don't see any,
did you check the translations too?
I did, I
Okay.
don't see the name mistake.
Yeah, and then there was one, about Nestor retaining his position, and I can take the proper spelling of the translation.
Oh, okay.
Was that just the sending versus receiving?
Yes. Okay, if nobody sees anything else, then do we have a motion to approve them with those two corrections?
I would like to, accept the minutes for July 19th with the two corrections that were made.
Second?
Vamos a aprobar la agenda del documento con las correcciones que acabamos de encontrar y con la metodología.
Okay, all in favor? And then on to the minutes from September.
Y ahora vamos a revisar los meses de septiembre. you also the maintenance. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last one.
Yeah.
Transition.
I know that there are some things that, that, like she wrote to Google Translate, she put that note together, right?
Oh, that's the
In the parent open house part, it's just a couple of typos with, October being alphabetized wrong, so I'll fix that.
¿Alguien más encontró errores? Anybody else find I just found one for my last name. Anybody else?
And then there's another typo. About elections that I will fix. Okay, it's correct.
Ahorita nada más estamos revisando las notas de las reuniones anteriores. Eso es también algo que aprobamos para asegurar que la reunión en la reunión anterior pues está todo documentado. Eso es algo que tenemos que hacer y ahorita vamos a pasar la votación para la segunda, la reunión anterior y ahorita continuamos. Gracias.
If we have no more suggestions for change, we make a motion to approve them with those edits, just with the typos and stuff.
Primero encontramos intervenciones en la agenda y estamos todos listos para aprobar la moción. ¿Y todos están de acuerdo?
I would like to motion to accept September 20 meeting minute with corrections on study. Entonces, mociono para que aceptemos la agenda de la reunión anterior con los cambios que agregamos.
Second.
¿Todos a favor? Okay.
For new business, we have a few fundraisers.
Para los asuntos nuevos tenemos
So we'll start with the F.C.C.A. Honor Society. It is only written in English. Do you mind explaining it for them?
para los negocios nuevos tenemos una campaña de recaudar fondos por la Asociación Hispana, la Asociación Hispana Menores está recaudando fondos para levantar una plaza de los muertos dentro de la cafetería para hacer un conmemoratorio del 25 de octubre al 6 de noviembre. Es para levantar el altar. Lo está presentando el señor Julio Calvez. Julio Calvez es una vez más está siendo organizado por la Asociación Hispana. Esta fundación ya ha hecho recaudación de fondos para el Día de San Valentín del año 2020. Su actividad fue haciendo cartas de San Valentín y vendiendo regalitos entre los estudiantes y la facultad escolar. Lo que ellos están pidiendo es permiso para vender estos boletos o vender su mercancía a $1. Están anticipando hacer una recaudación de fondos de $50. La actividad costaría $0 y están anticipando hacer una ganancia de $50. Este propósito sería para
Which is this?
the last one. So the purpose distribution funds for what?
For the regalia and induction ceremony.
So they're gonna have a ceremony for the new members and it's like an accessory.
So el propósito para recaudar los fondos para comprar accesorios y regalías. So are they asking us for funds?
No, so they want permission to hold the fundraiser. All the fundraisers have to be approved by us.
Y nuestro trabajo es básicamente aplicar esta propuesta para que ellos puedan tener el permiso para recaudar sus fondos. Eso es solo implica su aplicación, porque todos los permisos tienen que ser aprobados por nosotros para que ellos hagan su evento.
Questions?
¿Preguntas? Anybody can be part of that? You guys are
Sí, de hecho hoy tuvimos una breve junta de 3 a 4 de la tarde. Hoy tuvimos una pequeña junta, se llama la Sociedad de Honor Hispana. Es más para apoyar el lenguaje español. Entonces, ahorita también estamos reuniendo alumnos, los que gusten entrar pueden ir. Los apoyamos. Esta recaudación va a ser para conmemorar, ya que se celebra el Día de Muertos en noviembre. Y por ejemplo, hay muchas personas que tienen seres queridos que también están aquí, entonces queremos hacer un pequeño altar en la cafetería de la escuela. Ya durante clases, cuando los alumnos tengan sus recreos, ellos pueden ir y poner, por ejemplo, les daremos un papel o todavía estamos buscando qué vamos a poner para que pongan el nombre de esa persona y lo pongan en el altar. Y la queremos hacer esta pequeña venta para que así podamos comprar los adornos del altar, algunos dulces para que los puedan poner y tratar de seguir con esta tradición.
¿Estás buscando participación de los padres o solamente de los estudiantes?
Estamos buscando por el momento de los estudiantes, pero si ustedes gustan aportar, con mucho gusto vamos a estar.
So my question was that if she's looking for support from parents and students, you know, because if they're willing to. You want to do the translation?
I was just gonna say, do you need that translated?
No.
Okay, I understand enough Spanish that I actually was able to do it. But I wanted to make sure because the rest of you all speak Spanish, so. So yeah, and you already know all of it.
Yes.
So yeah, then we don't need translation. Thank you.
There's a really good, description in the back. I actually thought it was in, like, flowers, and like, you're gonna make a profit, like, unless you're gonna use flowers donated, but just paper, so it's.
Do you know how to make them?
I think
The yellow paper?
I think this covers this.
I was just looking at these numbers.
Yeah. Any questions about it?
¿Alguna pregunta acerca del documento que ella explicó?
Ok, excuse me, sorry. Cuando hablamos de recaudar fondos, yo pensé que era a favor de la institución, pero es solamente para conmemorar o de una manera revivir lo que son las tradiciones, ¿verdad?
Sí, sería para eso. Entonces les digo, como esto estamos intentando apoyar que se expanda también más el español. y apoyar a los que hay. Entonces, digamos, esto es algo dentro de la escuela, pero digamos que a la vez sería como para que las demás personas conozcan las tradiciones de otros lugares.
Perfecto.
If you were to translate that, I haven't. Do you speak Spanish? Okay. This is fun, so then yeah, no, we
Ah, ok. No comprende entonces, que también lo entendemos.
¿Cómo es?
No, no, no.
for now. Hopefully in the future we'll move on. Do we have a motion to approve?
I know.
Alright. So this is está aprobado su permiso.
Gracias.
Okay, and so all in favor? Those on board? Okay. For the next one, this is a haunted house. So they had the haunted house last year. They are just hoping to make this an annual event. So each year they have to come back with a new request. There might be a request put out for volunteers to be on the lookout for that.
Ahora, la segunda aplicación es para una clase de patos que se hace anualmente. Es un programa y después por los estudiantes. Esto se hizo el año pasado y todos los años tienen que empezar con actividades. La aplicación es de abrir la casa de los patos para los estudiantes que viven en la comunidad. Se hicieron el año pasado. Muy divertido. Mi hijo hace parte de eso. Están tratando de recaudar un total de $400 con un costo de $100 y anticipan unos $200 que iría para el programa de teatro. Es una actividad muy bonita y parece que a lo mejor sí van a pedir voluntarios. No digo mi hijo es parte del programa. And so the potential of having help with my son is part of that. He has a lot of fun. It's for the theater program. Everyone in favor? Questions? Preguntas?
Aprobado.
All in favor?
If there were motion.
The motion is
So
approved.
I assume that you were making the motion.
So I do, one time, there are a couple organizations, there's like 15 different haunted or Halloween events happening this year, which is a lot more than anything previously. Most of those organizations are gonna do it this weekend or next weekend, which means like, there's one called Spread Love, they're gonna do one on Saturday. They have like big Halloween decorations for the roof, they spend some money on it, they're not gonna use it again. So if you reach out to some of those organizations that are doing the trunk or treats or their little Halloween stuff this week or next week, you can ask them if they have donations, whether it's candy, whatever they have left over, or the decorations that they're not going to use again, especially the balloons. And then we could save on decorations. Maybe even costumes.
Do you want to translate that?
Yeah, so hay como 15 organizaciones en el área que van a hacer este fin de semana y el próximo fin de semana eventos de Halloween. Y todos van a comprar decoraciones y todo y no lo van a usar otra vez. So maybe la escuela o los estudiantes pueden ir y hablar con esas organizaciones después de que tengan su evento para que les regalen lo que sobró, o sea, los globos que van a usar o las decoraciones o lo que sea. Así pueden ahorrar un poco de dinero.
¿Y ustedes se han contactado con ellos?
En el Facebook.
Yeah, I can send, so what I'll do is I will reach out to the organizers of this, and I will let them know, and I know you've been promoting things. In fact, this might be a good time to kind of plug the Facebook page, because I know that you have been like really on all of it.
So, si siguen la página de Power Hiking United, en el Facebook o en Instagram también, ahí pongan todos los eventos de la comunidad. Nosotros tenemos uno el 27, viernes 27 de octubre en el Brooktop vamos a tener, yo creo que 80 carros se han registrado para dar dulces y todo. Y ahí, pues, ahí vamos a tener decoraciones también. So, yo soy uno de los contactos para eso. Y los demás, pues me mandan el volante y yo lo pongo allí, pero ahí pueden contactar a los que están. A los organizers.
Yeah, it should be taken up here.
Yeah,
Just by going to the.
me mandan un mensaje al Facebook cuando vea el volante.
Tendremos que ponérselo al programa.
No,
Eso es fuera de.
it's just for their department, is what that means.
Also,
So the theater, so they are from the theater department. The organizers. Yes, so, yeah, I'm gonna email them and tell them to go.
Yeah,
to the
otros
Western
sí,
United
porque
page. And then that way they can get all the info to reach out to them.
Right, also nice.
Yes. Do we have a second motion to approve?
Todas las discusiones acerca de la información de los jugadores para el evento que se va a estar haciendo y dárselas a los organizadores del evento para que ver si pueden adquirir alguna de las donaciones. Incluso se mandarán a mí. ¿Sí?
All in favor?
¿Todos a favor?
And then we have one more. The basketball and cheerleading teams are able to do this together. They just, at the home games, they want to sell snacks. And then the money there would be going, just to raise funds for the teams. You know, for uniforms or whatever, equipment they end up deciding what they need.
Yeah, I'm on the cheer team, and I think I did not hear about this although, but I think that it is good. I know recently, like, this is our first, I don't want to say it's our first year, but I know that this year it was a big change. We actually got like real cheer uniforms. But then again, they like came in like junior sizes.
Yeah.
So
new ones will need to be purchased.
yeah, so new ones will need to be purchased. Trying to figure out maybe transportation, because I guess there was something where the girls and the boys couldn't ride on the same bus. So like I heard some kind of talk about that.
Yeah,
But-
but there are ongoing expenses for the
Yeah.
teams, like follow, we will see probably all of the sports teams.
Yeah.
Throughout the year. Will somebody translate what we just said?
So, la tercera aplicación para recaudar fondos es para el equipo de básquetbol y el equipo de las porristas para vender golosinas durante el periodo de los juegos. Lo que ellos están buscando es obtener una ganancia de $200,000 vendiendo entre papitas, bebidas, nachos, barras de chocolate. Eventualmente están proyectando un costo de $200 para ganar $2,000 y toda la ganancia sería directamente para el equipo de básquetbol y el equipo de porristas. Lo que la señorita Humphrey está diciendo es que a lo mejor están tratando de obtener, han tenido un cambio muy positivo este año, les mandaron uniformes, algunos eran muy pequeños, pero algunos ya se compraron porque algunos son muy pequeños, pero están tratando de trabajar mucho en obtener transporte, más que todo para los juegos, porque parece que estaban usando un solo RAS para los dos equipos, niños y niñas todos juntos, y creo que es una buena iniciativa para ellos obtener fondos y mejorar esa parte de transportación. Eso es lo que ella piensa que se van a utilizar los fondos, pero esa es su petición. ¿Preguntas?
I'm just wondering, I'm not sure if that's what you need, but like, have they done something like this before?
I'm not aware of it. Is it different? Yeah, it says not applicable for the history of West fundraising activities, so I'm gonna guess not. So I know that, like, that makes it tough to estimate how much they will bring in against their goal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it looks like their anticipated expenses are pretty low. So even if they don't make what they are hoping, they'll break even. And I do know typically for something like that, they have existing funding, and so when they pay for the expenses, that's typically where that comes from. So like, they're not needing people to move funds from somewhere else, they're just investing from, funds from their departments.
And I also just see that proposed use for distribution funds is empty.
Yeah, that should be general. I will confirm with Coach Haynes. He, constructed his figure. But I do know that he gave me the heads up that like, there would be a fundraiser request that would just go to the general funds, splitting between the two teams.
Also, it's going to be split between.
Yeah, and I will make a note, to follow up with him. Just for our records.
So I'm curious, should we vote on it like that, or
Or you want to
do we
put
want
a motion to waive?
Cause the description has to raise funds for the basketball program and cheer.
yeah.
I mean,
I am
Can
comfortable with a motion for that. If somebody prefers to make a motion to wait to vote on that is an option. Are you preferring to make a motion to wait?
I kind of just wanted to bring it up to discussion to see what's going on and stuff. We're there. I'm just going to ask you real quick. La pregunta que hice es si ya han hecho un evento como esto anteriormente para ver si van a llegar a la meta de $2,000. Han mencionado que no creen que han sido un evento igual que este, pero la persona que está manejando esto ha hecho eventos en otros tiempos. La pregunta que yo hice es que aquí tienes que clarificar por qué, a qué planean usar estos fondos. Y como lo mencionó acá arriba, pero no lo escribió aquí, nada más le estoy haciendo la pregunta si quieren votarlo así como está o esperar para más clarificaciones. Entonces esa es una pregunta para los miembros.
the next LC meeting is November 15th,
Right,
so
so it is
we're
before
4
that.
days to actually do all the work needed to buy stuff. Assuming they don't buy it.
Yeah, the other thing is, if this feels really hard to people, Smith is outside, and I believe they have each other's phone numbers, so I could ask him to go text Coach Haynes just to confirm.
You said you were the tutor, right?
But she said she didn't know about the fundraiser.
No, I do not.
But do you guys have gigs in between now into November, or?
We should. I think football season is over, so, well, I think, no.
If the 20th of November is the date on here, then they would not be allowed to sell things before then.
Yeah, I think
They
we're
were
gonna
just
sell.
plans.
Right, I think the upcoming games for basketball start December, so.
Okay.
November for basketball?
November 13th is your date.
Well then,
So they'll miss out on one game if they don't get it this
Do
month.
we want to skip this for now? And right before we wrap up the meeting, do you want me to pop out and ask them? Or like we can take a quick break for me to do that?
I will put the question to you.
Yeah, and ask you all.
And the question to my concern only because you weren't aware of it, and then there's not a set thing. My hope would be that it would be split between the basketball and cheer team.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
But,
I would say to wait, get more confirmation from, Dane.
Okay.
do you want to make a motion?
Oh yeah, I want to know.
Ok, so entonces la pregunta que yo hice es, si va a haber juegos antes del 20 de noviembre, están votando por esperar para tener más clarificación para ver a dónde van a ir los fondos una vez que los fondos han sido recordados. No.
And I meant by waiting later today, I meant like later today.
And I was just gonna ask you
Okay.
before we ask for a second.
Right. Okay.
just like maybe.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
do we have a second on this to just table this discussion on this vote until later tonight?
I'll second. I do have one question. Are these prices, if we vote in it today, are these set? We can't raise it or lower it?
I will confirm that.
Because $2 for a chocolate bar seems really low considering you're not gonna find a full-size chocolate bar for less than $1.75. Might not be worth even having that, because it's gonna eat for your profits from the more profitable nachos or chips.
Okay. What I'll probably do is just ask them to put things in my phone number. Let's take a quick vote on tabling this. Can one of you just translate what we are doing? You look like you had something to say?
Yeah, I just have to leave at 6:50, so if we
Okay.
are gonna vote on stuff past that, then 1 o'clock or.
We will still support. We also are anticipating a short meeting, and I will be mindful of that as we are thinking about like what the timeline for me to run there.
Entonces, pero ahora vamos a esperar a obtener más información antes de que lo quitemos para aprobar esta aplicación y acabo de contarle que hay personas que tienen que ir desde las 7. Tratando para votar antes de irnos, pero la señora Cartas quiere preguntarle al coach antes de irnos para votar por la aplicación.
In favor of just delaying the vote to later this meeting until we have so then we have the budget transfer report.
Ahorita solamente estamos revisando la transferencia de fondos que han hecho en la escuela.
Since Principal Escamilla is not here, if anybody has questions about it that would impact their vote, then we might need to delay the vote. If there's just questions that you want to make a note to follow up with him for like our information, I can email him and have that for the next meeting.
Ahora sí, ustedes tienen una pregunta para realizar el voto para hoy. Ahora finalizar, la señora está disponible para preguntarle si tiene alguna pregunta sobre la transferencia de votos.
I think, like, you guys might not know, but so I'm guessing Cammy is the platform that we use to sometimes do some of our schoolwork. Kind of basically we could do annotations on there, like teachers will, instead of doing like more paper copies, we could just do like worksheets but online. And I know like sometimes, I think especially for schools or like big companies to get access, like you have to pay for it.
Yep, I just Googled it and just sent them.
Okay, yeah.
That looks right to me.
No, it's a good question.
We're gonna do just translate that, just the gist of it, what the thing is.
Preguntó qué era la Candy License y contestaron que es un sistema donde los estudiantes pueden hacer su trabajo y esto es algo que estamos revisando en el presupuesto de la escuela. Entonces nos estamos revisando y esa es una de las preguntas que era esa licencia.
Do we either have a motion to delay the vote, or do we have a motion to vote on them tonight? Either like for some of them or in the entirety.
How much of the approve the transfer in its entirety?
Solamente aprobar la transferencia de fondos en nuestro presupuesto. ¿Todos a favor?
Why don't, I think this is a good space for us to take a quick break, for me to go out and Jeff Smith and have him put in my phone number. Like we just took a quick 5-minute break, and then the rest of the meeting will actually should be quite quickly unless there is something unexpected that may change.
Entonces ahorita vamos a tomar una pausa, va a ir a tratar de comunicarse con una de las personas de los papeles que estamos revisando para que nos den clarificación. Y ahorita continuamos con la reunión, nos queda poco y los últimos 15 minutos es donde la gente si tiene algo que quiere compartir puede firmar ahí y les damos la oportunidad para decir lo que quieran.
And those spices are really low. I don't know if you
You gotta make some money.
They're not gonna make it. Yes. We're doing that, I feel,
This one? Okay.
What we'll do is just move through the rest of the things while I wait to hear from them, and then we'll check that out at the end. Does any, we'll wait a few minutes. Check.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Does anybody else need a minute, or are we ready to resume? We did not have anything listed for old business. Is there anything that, from a prior meeting that anybody wants a follow-up on?
Preguntas acerca de nuestros reuniones pasadas. ¿Verdad?
Reports. I have a report that's not really in my report, but I checked in with culture and climate. Because IoT and culture and climate are working together to primarily handle the continuous improvement work plan. The plan for the first quarter was just really more like getting organized, so there's not really a whole lot set up yet. They did want us to let them know that there was some change is from the Pride store, and I don't know if this students, some of them are may transiting from this business, but are you guys familiar with the Pride?
Yeah.
Si están familiar con with the pride, with the what?
Pride points.
Okay, con los puntos de orgullo.
Okay. Basically, there were tickets that get, like, when the students were, you know, like, exhibiting particularly great behavior and decision making, there were specific criteria that they were looking at, that they would get a ticket, and there is a store where they can catch them up. So they made some changes, so that it's now done electronically by a spreadsheet to track. So teachers enter in, you know, gave so and so, and then that way when they redeem things, they can make sure that it gets marked up. So there's no like losing tickets, you know, that sort of thing, just to make it an electronic registry. And on the 27th of October, they will be having a kickoff event in the cafeteria. Do you want to present that and then I'll finish what else they go?
Sí, que van a tener, porque los puntos de orgullo era un programa que estaban, que tenían para los estudiantes, donde si hacían algo positivo le daban un boleto que podían, después de juntar varios, cambiarlos por mercancía o cosas de una tiendita de la escuela, pero que ya lo cambiaron, ya es boletos electrónicos. What else is there? The electronic tickets.
Yeah, and then the government.
Oh, y el evento,
For students.
about un evento de estudiantes, you said 27?
Yeah, and it will be held during the school day in the cafeteria. So it's students only.
But the 31st.
Okay. Sorry, my computer's not then.
So van a tener un evento para estudiantes el 31 durante la escuela para los estudiantes.
The other thing is part of what they're doing to just, you know, keep it, like, get a glimpse of what's going on in the school and how things are feeling in the classrooms and in the homes. They are regularly going to the culture and crime team will be taking walks through the school to check things out. Any interested LSC members, if you let me know, I can pass the info on who wants to, and so they will be inviting us at various points to join in if we would like to observe.
Que el Departamento de Clima y Cultura va a estar caminando por la escuela, nomás viendo qué está pasando y cómo están los estudiantes, y que si alguien de la comunidad o del concilio quiere participar y caminar con ellos también, que nomás hablen con usted para que las pueda inscribir en la agenda o con el grupo.
And then at the last meeting we had talked, because for the CSBP we do have to have 2 presentations done throughout the year on how that's going. Last month, Principal F.C.C.A. had talked about doing that for report card pickup. It does not appear that that is a viable option, so we'll be following up to be scheduling both of them during the second semester when a little bit more work is done, and when we're not. Part of the concern that was raised about parent-teacher conferences is that teachers are on that team, but the teachers need to be available to be meeting with parents. So it's a logistical issue, and so, you know, the leads of those committees are in touch with me to sort out options for the second semester, and we will confirm as an LSC at an upcoming meeting if we want those dates.
Okay. So que iban a tener una junta para la comunidad y los padres del CIWP, pero que no lo iban a tener el día cuando iban a dar los grados, pero que no lo van a poder hacer en ese tiempo, que no estaba bien para el calendario de la escuela. Se lo van a hacer en el segundo semestre, second semester.
Yes.
El segundo semestre, y también lo que quieren es que los maestros también estén presentes para esta junta. Les van a dar la información de esa junta en el futuro.
Nada más para clarificar, eso era sobre el plan de la escuela y cómo quieren mover, que siga moviendo la escuela. Entonces, eso es lo que están hablando.
Any questions or feedback from those things?
So that's gonna be done on this coming report card agency.
We can talk about the possibility, but it's not happening. Yeah, so I just wanted to update everybody on that. Will you just try to ask if there's any questions or comments?
¿Tienen alguna pregunta? Las próximas calificaciones van a ser el 26 de octubre. Si tienen preguntas, ahora
¿En la primera?
¿Comité? ¿Preguntas?
Okay. For BEC, they will be having their first meeting on November 8th. And we'll make sure that reminders go out in advance. Yeah, I said back, bilingual committee.
Oh,
Yeah, we just translate that. And then
November 1st.
November 8th.
El Comité Asesor Bilingüe va a tener su próxima reunión el 8 de noviembre. ¿Y alguien quiere participar?
Students, any updates you would like to share? I know the flyer was in our folders, but Foreman this Friday, ROTC is hosting a blood drive. So I kind of just wanted to promote that more. I know we were, I work closely with ROTC, but they were trying to recruit more people to come and donate. But yeah, just kind of wanted to promote that, see if anyone was interested, see if your family's interested. Yeah, you can prove that it is an option for family members. It is not limited to students. Yeah. So, we'll just somebody translate that and then see if anybody just has questions. Like, I don't know how many people donated blood. I have, but that way if anybody's like, oh, what is it like? We can answer some questions about it.
Okay. Ahora tenemos un volante. No sé si lo pueden ver. Con una barra. El programa del agua de la escuela está iniciando aquí en la escuela para donar sangre, para donar Cruz Roja, y los están invitando. Esto va a ser el viernes 20 de octubre, de 9 a 2 de la tarde. Y están interesados, pues están promoviéndolo para los estudiantes y están interesados. También tengo la hoja. En la parte de abajo están diciendo que pueden llegar a obtener hasta una tarjeta de Amazon por $15. So, si están interesados, les paso la hoja. Solamente tengo una. Anybody wants to share that? Chief is coming
Está en inglés, pero se las
¿Pero es tener el código barra?
Sí. Aquí lo pueden tomar una foto para que vean los días.
Están en inglés, pero pueden escanear los puntos de la traducción.
¿Tienen preguntas sobre eso de donar sangre?
I can ask the master to send out a translated flyer. I know we got it in an email. Okay. I think it might have started a question.
Yeah. If you're on faculty, you don't work for it, and it's not listed on the website.
Okay. Oh, I got it just brings you the red cross.
No, nomás que le saquen una foto a la hoja.
Oh, maybe for 60641. Oh, sorry, I'm going to 606. Okay, I will reach out to the chair of proceedings to let them know. And you just have to look at the sponsor button, it comes up. Yeah.
Si tienen más preguntas, ahí hay un número donde pueden llamar. Ahorita no está la información en la website de la escuela, pero está lo que van a poner ahí si quieren más información, pero pueden llamar a la escuela o al número que está ahí.
¿Una otra pregunta? ¿Quieres? ¿Sugerencias? ¿Algo? ¿Este bastante de estudiantes?
Estamos por el momento, era nada más la sociedad urbana y el centro de básquetbol. No está tampoco muy importante.
Yeah. Okay. You want to go back update about tomorrow's meeting?
So tomorrow's our first PAC meeting. It's gonna be at 3 p.m. If anybody wants to join us, it's our very first PAC meeting. El día de mañana, si gustan acompañarnos, va a ser nuestra primera reunión del Comité Asesor de Padres. Va a ser a las 3 de la tarde. Va a ser en línea. Se les va a mandar un recordatorio por correo electrónico y por mensaje de texto. Si gustan participar, yo voy a estar ahí como representante de los padres. Si gustan acompañarnos para el día de mañana, a las 3. Diferente nota.
3 o'clock on,
3 o'clock.
okay. I'm not aware of any FOIA requests. Mrs. Moody, are you on the DPLC? Skip that, the principal report. Will you confirm if any of them want to do anything for public record, like if they have questions?
¿Tienen alguna pregunta acerca de esta reunión? ¿Alguna participación, sugerencias? Sí, diferente. Pero si el día de mañana quiere participar en la reunión de padres, es un poquito más fácil. ¿No?
I just want to share, this is also on the folder, and this is in English and Spanish. I just want to take time to mention it to them. Aquí también tenemos un papel que habla de nuestras reuniones, y si ustedes quieren saber un poquito más, sí está en español, ahí se lo puedo dejar, pueden escanear aquí, nada más para saber un poquito más de las reuniones que tenemos aquí con el concilio, y para que ustedes entiendan cómo pueden participar si ustedes gustarían, porque estas reuniones son para padres, representantes de la comunidad, maestros, estudiantes y el director. Entonces hay espacios para los padres si ustedes gustarían participar.
And she's just getting some other questions.
Un poquito más de información. ¿Este sí está en español?
How many parent positions are there? 6. And we
I
have
heard
3, right?
Yeah,
So we should have
3 vacancies that can be filled at any moment. And then at the end of the school year, all of our seats roll over to new elections.
Entonces, para dejarles saber un poquito más de estas reuniones, entonces nosotros estamos en estas posiciones por 2 años. Ahorita en este comité hay 3 posiciones abiertas para los padres. Si ustedes gustarían participar, no tienen que llenar los papeles, pero no hay mucho que se tiene que hacer. Pero en abril se hacen las votaciones otra vez y en ese punto van a tener que aplicar otra vez. Y ahora la gente de la comunidad va a votar para quién va a participar en estas reuniones. Entonces, eso pueden encontrar aquí, pero sí hay 3 posiciones abiertas en este concilio. Entonces, si ustedes quieren seguir viniendo para saber de las reuniones y en un punto deciden participar, déjenos saber.
So all that we have left is the fact that we were not able to reach the chains. So before we have an official motion and make a vote, just kind of quick roundtable, very quick roundtable discussion, where people have preferences to wait until next meeting, like concerns about voting tonight, concerns about delaying. I will either way, so I intended to skip that vote to just say I would defer to the majority.
Ahora lo único que estamos discutiendo es para votar en la última aplicación de recaudación de fondos, cuando no está especificado cómo se van a usar esos fondos, que estamos posponiendo el voto hasta la próxima reunión y nos están dando sus puntos de vista si se sienten cómodos votando o no.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but I think that people have concerns that I would prefer.
So you pressing the motion to?
I don't have much, I want to have the students stand, and then also our community reps and the 2 of you, just as a conversation with them, because it will only take a minute. Just kind of just thought process, because I think that might impact some people's votes.
Yeah, I think my only concern was that there wouldn't be sales happening at the upcoming game. I did not know that games are already happening for basketball coming up in November.
The 13th or
No, I'm just talking about upcoming games, before, because I know it was stated that if we didn't approve that by the first game, what was the first game? You said last week?
So either way, we just keep with the 20th,
Yeah.
sales cannot be on the 13th.
Okay.
So it won't impact that. What it will impact is whether they can start buying supplies now, or whether they need to wait until after our November 15th meeting. I would say kind of a Costco membership, it won't be a huge.
Okay. Then I'm cool about it.
There is a chance that the 13th is an away game, they wouldn't be able to sell
Yeah, it's for you specific. Will one of you please transfer for Nico and Susan?
Sure, la señorita Humphries estaba como un poco preocupada porque pues no iban a, si no votamos, no iban a tener la oportunidad de vender en el juego del 13 de noviembre, pero Ms. Herman dijo que el presupuesto empieza del 20 de noviembre hasta el 1 de abril, so no van a poder vender para el juego del 13 de cualquier manera, aunque votemos o no votemos. Pero también tenía la preocupación de que no íbamos a dar suficiente tiempo al equipo para ir a comprar el material para poder vender al 20 si no votamos a tiempo.
Can somebody really quickly just click to stay? Yeah, does anybody else want to comment, or do we want to just have somebody make a motion one way or the other?
I think with their description of proposed fundraising activity to raise funds for the basketball program and cheer team is enough.
Okay.
It would be nice to get a clarification of whether it's like 5% is going to go to the cheer team or 50%, because you never know what could happen, but yeah.
Do we get a second on that? Okay. Show of hands in favor.
Estamos votando para aprobar la propuesta. Es suficiente con.
I just always want it to be in the habit of.
Es suficiente con saber que van a estar recaudando fondos para el equipo. Estaría bien si nos dijeran para qué, si ambos equipos van a subir 50-50, solamente estamos informes de que no nos dieron una especificación de cómo van a distribuir los fondos que recauden, pero estamos dispuestos a aprobar la propuesta.
I'll take that as a motion by you to adjourn.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, yeah, I was kidding.
A favor, pero también se puede pedir que cuando sea eso, puedan dar in case of.
So, Mr. Lucas asking that since we're going to also approve the petition, it would be nice if they let us know, or it would be nice to know how they're going to do it. I mean, after you approve it.
Yeah, we're going to follow it and, just kind of play with this with something on our minds. Just to be reminded on this paper next time.
So, yeah, we can talk about that. Ashley just asked the girls basketball coach if he knew about the fundraiser, and he did.
Oh, who is the girls basketball coach right now?
Peterson.
Okay. I will follow up with it. And who's the cheer coach?
Jessica Rancher. Rancher?
Do you have her email address? Will you just reach me after the meeting, because what I will do is I will email the coaches collectively and let them know the info that we have and the discussions that took place. Exactly. Yes.
So we approve it or not?
We did approve it, and this is how we will follow up with that rather than just telling the teams that it was approved.
Because when I now is like touchy, like nobody knows.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just want to say that I appreciate what I am perceiving the LSU stance to be on is recognizing the importance of equity amongst the gendered sports, and knowing that cheer isn't officially, but probably is the girl. Ms. McKay, went ahead and made her motion for adjournment on the way out the door. Do we have a second?
Second.
Great. In favor? Great. You better see it.
Yeah, hack it. Yeah.
Bueno, muchísimas gracias. Tenemos la reunión. Vamos a ver mañana en el auditorio. Mañana acompañando, pero pues ya lo que antes.
Just please leave your folder.
Entonces, ya acabó la reunión. Si tienen preguntas, podemos ayudar un poquito, pero si tenían preguntas para el director, no está el día de hoy, pero pueden llamar. Si tienen preguntas. Gracias por pasar.
Recuerden que las calificaciones son
¿Qué puede ser el between procurement and software accounting?
Yeah, so it's gonna be right in the back of
I would like there to be, not be there.
the.
Okay,